You have just learned about how Earth's rotation on its axis causes periods of daylight and nighttime. Now we will look at what happens on Earth as it revolves around the Sun while tilted on its axis. Did you know that when the Sun goes down at the North Pole, it doesn't come up again for 6 months? And when the Sun comes up, it doesn't set for 6 months. This happens at the South Pole too. Because Earth is tilted, one of the poles is always facing toward the Sun, while the other pole is facing away. During the year, the position of Earth's tilt changes as Earth revolves around the Sun. When the pole that was in the dark As we go about our daily lives firmly anchored to the ground, our planet is actually traveling around the Sun at great speed. Let's learn a little more about this. One trip around the Sun, or one revolution, takes a full year to complete. Recall that a day is a rotation of Earth on its axis. Earth rotates 365 times as it travels around the Sun. As Earth travels around the Sun, its tilt causes the seasons. Summer in the northern hemisphere occurs during winter in the southern hemisphere. It takes 24 hours or 1 day for Earth to make one rotation on its axis. It takes approximately 365 days or 1 year for Earth to make one revolution around the Sun. You might remember from math class that there are 360 degrees in a circle. If Earth moved in a perfect circle around the Sun, it would move about 1 degree per day. Earth's axis isn't straight up and down, it's tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. Earth's axis always points toward Polaris, the North Star. This means that Earth's axis is always pointing in the same direction as it orbits the Sun. This causes Earth's northern hemisphere to be tilted away from the Sun during some months of the year, and to be tilted toward it during other months. This change in position causes seasons on Earth. Each season on Earth begins with an equinox or solstice. An equinox is a time when neither hemisphere tilts toward the Sun. A solstice is a time when one hemisphere is tilted directly toward the Sun and the other is tilted away. Click the pictures to learn about the equinoxes and solstices in the northern hemisphere. During an equinox, every location on Earth experiences 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of darkness. Earth's northern hemisphere is tilted away from the Sun during the winter solstice and winter months. Short days and indirect sunlight in this hemisphere cause air temperatures to become very cold at high latitudes. The Sun appears low in the sky because the northern hemisphere is tilted away from it. When the northern hemisphere is experiencing winter, the southern hemisphere is experiencing summer. As fall starts, air temperatures decrease as days grow shorter and sunlight becomes less direct. Earth's northern hemisphere is tilted toward the Sun during the summer solstice and the months of summer. Days are longer during this time and sunlight is more direct. The Sun also appears higher in the sky. The increase in solar energy during summer causes air temperatures to increase. When the northern hemisphere is experiencing summer, the southern hemisphere is experiencing winter. When do equinoxes occur? Click all of the answers that are correct, then click OK. Good job! 2 equinoxes occur each year when neither hemisphere tilts toward the sun. Why are summers often much warmer than winters? Click the 2 correct answers, then click OK. That's right. In summer, direct sunlight and longer days provide more solar energy to an area, so air temperatures increase. During which part of Earth's orbit is South America experiencing winter? Click your answer. That's not correct. Try again. That's it. South America experiences winter when the southern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun. That was a lot of information. Before we leave this lesson, let's take a quick look at what we've just learned. To begin with, we took a look at Earth and how it revolves around the sun. We noted that this journey takes a year, or approximately 365 days. We discovered that Earth is tilted on its axis. Finally, we learned that it is this tilt that causes the seasons. Congratulations on completing the lesson, Earth's Days, Years, and Seasons. In this lesson, you learned that Earth rotates on its tilted axis and revolves around the sun. The tilt of Earth's axis causes seasons as Earth orbits the sun. Now that you've finished this lesson, if you wish, you can go back and review any part of the lesson again.